Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. Yep, I'm pretty much going to be forced to just record one part at a time, but I still wanted to get some more parts done today. I finished up with recording Zelda, and I'm like, I still want to play more Baldur's Gate. I'm just going to have to do it 15 minutes at a time, and... well, I don't have to edit every time, but you get what I mean. Anyway, we've reached Nashkel, finally, and we got some neat armor that I really didn't elaborate too much on because I was running out of time. Needless to say, it's better than the plate mail and the Ring of Protection plus 1 combined, even though I can't use the Ring of Protection plus 1 with it. Alright. So let's go into Nashkel proper by crossing the bridge there. And this is the third time I've done this too. I actually got quite a bit into the recording sessions yesterday, before I had stopped, and, then Audacity screwed me over, but just, it's baby steps now. So you'll be hearing my awesome introduction and sign-off phrases every time you look at a new video, I think. Anyway, Bardalon says, identify ourselves, so say, I am Rado Goji, and this is my band of fellow adventurers. I hear that this is a troubled region as of late. Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. Even though Ajantis is the one saying he is Rado Goji. If you're seeking to resolve things, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Rado Goji. What things aren't good? All I have heard are rumors and fake suspicions. Aye, what is good around here anymore? Our iron is rotten, and there's talk of demons in the mines. The lower levels have been all but abandoned until this crisis passes, and then there's the question of Commander Brigg. They stripped him of that title, and but I use it yet. He killed his wife and children in a rage one night, and all who saw him. Then he tore himself away and headed for the hills. He is out there still, and still we mourn, as much for him as much as those he's taken. Fie on you now. You've brought tears to the eyes of a soldier. Is it pronounced fi or fee? I did not realize that was a word until now. Anyway, there's an inn here. But, the kind of luck we've had with getting to new towns and going into inns thus far. Yep, there's another assassination attempt on us, this time by a cleric named Nira. Says, just my fancy luck seeing you strolling here, bold as day. I expected a hunt and chase from the description, but who am I to argue easy coins in the purse? May the Lord of the Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. Well, I will defend myself if I must. If you wish to die, then attack as you will. Oh, by all means, defend as you wish. If you were to simply lay down and die, there would be certainly... If you were to simply lay down and die, there should be no intrigue in this profession at all. Well, she casts spells and uses a blunt weapon, so... Someone scream for help. So she uses spells, and she casts priest spells and uses blunt weapons, so I assume that she's a cleric. But she could be a druid. Nah, druids wouldn't be wearing splint mail. Well, she could be a fighter druid. I don't know. Or a fighter cleric. I know druids are... I don't want that club. Ew. And no, it's not a quest item this time. Well, the scroll is obviously the bounty notice. Let's see how expensive we've become. And last name Baraghost. When we killed Carlin, or Carlet, or whatever his name was. They're a formidable foe, and is likely to have well-equipped traveling companions. 680 pieces of gold. We're worth quite a bit. But most importantly, we got this... Oh, we don't need the scroll either. Keep it there. Most importantly, we have this magic helmet. Now, there really isn't much we can get from here except for rest, and we really don't need that right now. So let's head onward to the store. And hopefully we won't spend so much time in there that we won't get to the main event of this particular session. Actually, first things first. Let's unequip Ajantis. Unequip Ajantis. Yep, as you might have suspected by me saying let's unequip Ajantis, we're not going to be keeping him around. Hold on to that. And we don't need the helmet. We're going to be replacing him with a cannon party member. Also, this guy will buy winter wolf pelts for a good amount. That's probably what I was thinking of when I thought the bandit scalps, but, yeah. There might still be a person who buys bandit scalps for a good amount of money, but for now, no such luck. He won't buy bandit scalps at all. He won't buy shields either for some reason. But yes, we will be getting rid of Ajantis for an actual cannon party member. Let's sell that splint mail, because she has plate mail on now. She can't buy the shield. Yeah, he's just holding on to that for our new party member. Actually, go ahead and put that on, Kevin. We can actually afford more plate mail for our upcoming friend. And those people who have played this game, and you know who's coming, and are probably, depending on who you are, either rejoicing or regretting me picking him up. Also, he can identify the helmet, so we don't need to go to the temple in town. The helmet is a helmet of infravision. Grants wear infravision up to 120 feet. We're going to give this to Rado, because he deserves fancy magic helmets like that, because he's the hero. We're going to give these bandit scalps to Imoen because they weigh nothing. Yeah, and I should probably give the shield to Kevin or something, because... Actually, give Kevin this stack of 6 arrows for his 14. Give him an even 20, and she can just put an even 20 up here. Alright. And also, Kevin is holding on to some splint mail that I forgot to sell. Alright. We're done here now. Alrighty then. Now, before we actually get to our new party member, let's head further along this path here. And we'll run into somebody we're meant to run into in the plot. Baron Nashkel. This is the guy that Khalid and Jaheira wanted to talk to. This is the guy that Zar and Montaron wanted to talk to. But we ditched Zar and Montaron before they had the chance to join the party. Hello there, I recognize Jaheira in your group, so you must be the adventurers I was expecting. I am Baron Nashkel, Mayor of Nashkel, and I am happy to welcome you. I'm sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. What exactly is the trouble here? Can't believe you haven't guessed. Have you heard of the iron shortage? Well, Nashkel is in the thick of it. Our mine is all but shut down because the workers continually go missing, and whatever we do get is tainted somehow. I would send down the town guards, but we need them to protect our citizens from the bandits that raid our caravans. We need you to find out what's wrong in the mine southeast of town. I will do what I can. Thank you. You'll be the toast of the town if you can help. We won't be helping right away, of course. We still need to get some stuff done. Actually, here's something I didn't do in the past couple takes. I didn't actually go up to the temple. There's also a special grave around here. If you check it enough times, something like that, then something will attack you. But it's really hard to beat, and it's not worth it. It doesn't give you anything special. It doesn't even give you a good amount of experience. Let's head into the temple here. It's actually in the town. It's not... No, whatever. He's a priest of Helm. I'll watch over you and our poor lost brother Brag, finder captain of the guard. We really don't need anything. And just, you know, going around town seeing the sights, I guess. There are some other side quests we can pick up, but they're related to the mine, so I'm not going to bother with them for now. Once we actually get to the point where we're actually going to be heading toward the mine, which after this big main side quest we're going to get, we'll be doing, there's a major side quest here that's basically going to round out the cannon party for us. And we'll be getting rid of Ajantis as soon as we find our next dude, who is actually right here. This is our next dude, our next party member. Well, our party member who's going to be replacing Ajantis. Nothing really too much against Ajantis. He's a decent character, but he has annoyed me so many times during this playthrough, and I'll be glad to be rid of him. This is Minsc. Minsc says, "I agree, Boo. They look to be friendly. Greetings. We are Minsc and Boo. We have traveled far to explore this land, but now my charge Dynahair has been taken from us. 'Twas Knowles, and once we have tracked them, I will beat sense into their heads until they release her. Accompany us, and bards will sing the deeds of Minsc and Boo. And friends." The classic dilemma of the damsel in distress. How could anyone decline? Take heart, fellow adventurers, for you have curried the favor of Boo, the only miniature giant space hamster in the realm. My friend and companion ever since my head wound. He will lead us to victory. Onward to the Knoll stronghold in the west. Tarry not, we must go soon. Minsc is awesome, and will be a worthy replacement to Ajantis. Goodbye, Ajantis. Before we mess around, we'll wait for Ajantis to talk. but we were a team. We were bound by honor. Why is everything always so complicated? Why can't anything ever go smooth? Okay, we got Minsc now, and Minsc is my favorite character. If only for his personality. Everything he says is... almost everything he says is pure gold. Minsc is a level 4 human neutral good ranger. He has absolutely loads of strength. 1893 is an awesome score, but as you can probably tell, is lacking in the intelligence and wisdom department. And charisma isn't overly is not overly important, seeing as, well, our main character currently has 20 charisma, and that's what's going on. He has proficiency in large sword, bow, and small sword. We're mostly going to be having him use a two-handed sword because he starts with one, and that's the way I like to, that's what I like to give him. We'll also give him this large shield because in the last take his sword actually broke and I was forced to make him use a magic sword. Where's all of Ajantis' other equipment? And I should have the plate mail and the helmet. He starts off with studded leather, which, for a frontline fighter, is not acceptable. Also, oddly enough, he has his hamster here, Boo. Boo basically takes up a quick item slot. Actually, I'm going to finish explaining this later, because I'm running out of time. So when we come back, we will start on Minsc's side quest to save Dynahair, who is going to be our mage character. I'm basically going to tell you right now. Because, yeah, I'll get to that later. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?